Hi,
Hello, good
good
morning. How are
morning. I'm
you?
good. How are you?
Good, very good.
Tall as usual.
All well.
How's the weather up there?
Weather's amazing. It's
Yeah.
been raining and it's a very nice weather to step out, but unfortunately we all are at home.
Yeah. What have you
So
done to Pune? It was so nice before you went there.
it has become better. I have after I have come here, you should ask some people around, not specifying who, but you should ask the people around.
Acha, acha. Cool. Thanks,
Hmm.
thanks, Anjali, to come on board for this week. And
Thank you so much. I feel like a celebrity. It is like, oh my God, Anjali being interviewed.
and I feel like a nerve wreck because I've not done this too often. So for me, this is also new. But I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying talking to all of my friends, my batchmates, getting to know them a wee bit more about them. And I think through this conversation, people also would know a little bit more about each of the guests who come on board. So I think it's nice. It's nice.
True, true.
So here we go. So what are we showcasing this week, Anjali?
Firstly, we are showcasing me and
Wow.
then what I do.
But we've seen you so much. क्या होता है ना पूरा महीने लग जाता है by the time we start from the feet and go up.
Yeah, yeah, too much to see, no?
Yeah. So huh. And the second thing is, apart from seeing you,
My artwork. I have been painting, which not many of them know about. And it's just been for the last few years because earlier I was busy doing something else.
okay,
So, very lately, I've started doing what I'm really passionate about.
okay,
And yeah, so that's what. And I think credit goes to COVID as well because in these times, we really
yeah,
got to spend some time with ourselves,
right,
search within, and
yeah,
see what we can do. And all of us have come out with our own talents.
yeah, yeah. So painting is something that you oh, always been doing anyways. It's just that you took a break.
I have been doing, yes. It was not that I never left the brush, but yes, once I got married, moved to Bombay, I had a baby early, so life was
Hmm.
very hectic there. Got into
Hmm.
a job,
Hmm.
started off as a recruitment consultant because I
Hmm.
loved seeing good looking people and well dressed people, and that was the best job I could get, and I was very fortunate. So,
Nice, nice, nice.
so so started doing that. So in between the kids, job, Bombay life, everything, I hardly got time
Oh,
to
you were
hold
in
my
Bombay
brush.
before this?
Yes, yes, I was in Bombay. 15 years
Oh,
I was in no, sorry, 10 years, 10 to 11 years I was in Bombay, and
okay.
then we moved 2015 we moved to Pune.
That's a little more idyllic, I'm guessing, versus Bombay.
Of course it is because Bombay we used to live in a matchbox house
Yeah,
because
yeah,
rocketing
yeah,
rates
yeah.
and everything, so we couldn't afford a bigger space, and the reason to move to Pune was for a better life and a better house and a better space, better place too. So
Okay.
we got all of that in Pune. I got my little space in my house where I could sit and paint.
Yeah.
And Ashish, that's my husband, who also got into my. I used to run a recruitment firm earlier. So he quit his job and came into this. He flourished it, grew it up. And then when Sanskriti was in her 10th standard, that's when I took a sabbatical. I
Sanskrit is
thought
your
it's high
first
time.
daughter.
My first older one.
Okay.
So that's when I thought I should take a break and now sit at home and be with the kids and probably start pursuing my passion, which is my painting.
Hmm.
So that's when the journey started. And
Mhm.
yes, it took up a different phase in this COVID times.
So this is something I've noticed with a lot of our friends in our circle at this juncture, at this age in our lives. I think we're all somehow leaving our corporate jobs, coming back to something that we really are passionate about, and I think
True.
that's what you are doing too. So, did you miss painting all these years?
Terribly, I think. But you know what happens, sometimes you're so caught up in your day-to-day roles and jobs that you really don't realize
You
that
don't
how
realize.
much you've missed on. Now when I see myself, sometimes I really regret saying, "Oh my God, if I would have started this a few
Yeah,
years back, probably I would be somewhere else."
it's never too late.
But it's never too late. No regrets on that. I would rather say that at least I've started, so which is
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think even those experiences, somewhere I feel, profoundly gives you some lessons, and all of that show up in your paintings, doesn't it?
True, true,
That's what
true.
I
It
feel.
do. They do. They do. And like I said, no regrets. I'm really happy with this space. I'm really happy with what I'm doing today. I'm really happy with the encouragement and the support I get from my family and friends.
So
So
nice.
it's very, very encouraging.
Okay. Any differences that you see from when you used to paint in college to now? In terms of, not in terms of thinking, perhaps, maybe it's a wrong question, it's oxymoronish, but I'll still ask. In terms of your skill level, you think it's improved, or you feel it's just more free flowing now?
Yes, yes. I think the thoughts are more clearer. So there
Mhm.
are certain styles, and now I know I have a style which is showing. Earlier, like I do compare, I still have my college work. I still have photographs of my college work. I still have my older work
Okay.
photographs, some of them which I have with me.
Okay.
So when you have this journey where you sit through and just glance through all your works, you realize how you have progressed as a person with life experiences, how your style has progressed. So I think that teaches you from where you were and where you have come. So as long as you are satisfied, I think that itself is an achievement.
Uh, if you call it style wise, you see any similarity between the old works and the new one now?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. There are
Okay.
certain elements of mine which are still there.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know if you recall, but I know some of them who remember, whom I was close to, would remember my works.
Hmm.
So I did have those domes, I did have stairways, I did
Oh,
have
okay.
some surrealistic architecture, which is
Okay.
still there in my works.
Yeah, I see a lot of those things. Would you want to talk a little bit about that so all of us are in tuned? Because I see a lot of birds, I see a lot of textures, I see a lot of, I don't know, water. I see a lot of
Yes,
flowers
yes.
and
There,
seeds.
there is, like I remember Pratibha ma'am used to always tell me when we used to do our artwork, she would always tell me, there is a never-ending story in your work because one passage would lead to another passage leads to another passage. So those were the times when I used to do my work in college.
Right.
So when I recall those words today, when I see my work, I do see that element still existing, where I do have certain
Yeah.
areas where it is like a never-ending story. You get into one, come out from other, again get into another. So there is an element which keeps you going through that story throughout.
Okay. Okay. So these
So it
recurring
can be
stories.
water, it can be bird, it can be the sky, it can be architecture, it can be. I've started now having some human figures.
Yeah,
So everything has a story to tell.
I'm sure. So you're right. I think just like what Pratibha ma'am said, I think there's so many layers to it, and there's so many
Hmm.
levels to it. There's so many things happening.
Yeah.
Which and my first thing to it when as soon as I saw was it was so cheerful in terms of the colors and the shapes that were there, and obviously I'm sure there are a lot of things which come from a very personal uh, 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 event or something that you've gone through. All of that also I'm sure it's shown here, but there's so much happening, and I just love the color. It's so vivid, and I can see some the newer ones are more vivid, I'm guessing, versus the older ones which are more
So I
stark.
think my colors, I have noticed this. My colors largely depend on the mood I've
Mood.
been painting in.
Okay.
Sometimes I start with those darker, warmer shades, and suddenly I switch to these light, cool colors. And sometimes I realize what I started my painting with and what it has turned out is a complete difference. So I do take photographs of each stage of
Oh, okay.
my work as well. So I've realized it may sometimes go on for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes I may not be in a mood, so I don't touch my canvas for say 3 days, 4 days. I just sit and keep watching at it whenever I move around, and then suddenly I feel no, this color is not suiting this. I need to change. So there can be a transition altogether.
Mhm.
So I think my mood really plays on what comes out.
So I think when you post tomorrow, can we see a little bit of your old works also?
You mean the transition?
Not the transition, the college wala works. But I don't
Of
remember,
course.
honestly.
Of course. I do
It'll
have
be
pics
nice
of
to
it. So
see.
I'll share my college work first and
Okay,
then I will share my new one.
cool. I mean, as long as you're comfortable, I would love to see it.
Of course. I'm comfortable because I know if anybody says anything, I'm just going to punch them. So it's okay.
Are, are are you going to use some choicy words?
Everybody knows my choice of words. So,
When and where did you
so
pick this up? I was shocked. I was shocked. Who taught you
Listen,
this?
now you know, the friends I made in CKB were responsible for my vocabulary. Okay,
We were all good
that
people.
oh, I'm sure you were good,
I'm
but
not
there were
saying
a bunch
I
of
said
them.
we.
No. I have to specify. I'm not going to name anybody, but there were
Okay.
a bunch of them who really taught me some wonderful things, which I still remember, which was showcased in our reunion too.
Did it come in handy anytime?
No, not yet because nobody understands Kannada. But I was really happy talking in those few words that I spoke in the reunion because that was the only time I could showcase that talent of mine.
Yeah. I think it was great of you and Madhu and Sushma and I forget who else came from out of town to make it all the way to Bangalore. Yeah. It's really nice of you guys to come. And Purnima and team, whoever it was, Prakash and Rahim and
Yeah,
Clement
all
and
of you did
everybody.
a
I think
great job. I think all of you did a great job, and to call the lecturers
oh, that
and to
was
get
a
such a big
yeah,
number
yeah,
of, such a big chunk of us came together, which was
yeah,
amazing. And I think that was the best time ever to break the ice.
yeah,
And I think now the friendship is for life. I don't think
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to,
yeah,
not be in touch with any one of you. It's for life now.
yeah, yeah. So when do we get to see you again? Once the
The
pandemic.
next road trip you're going on, I'm coming with you, no?
That if I pass through Pune, Bombay, but I've heard the roads there are amazing.
Of course, and Pune, you have amazing.
I've been to Pune. I've been to Pune. I came there for some business on the motorcycle. Been through that, and gave me kind of glimpses of Bangalore in a lot of ways.
Very similar.
The
Pune was considered
traffic,
as
the
the
food,
retired city,
like
like the way
Bangalore.
Bangalore was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But I will say that Pune is much better than Bangalore with regards to the construction and the flyovers and the mess up that Bangalore has. Well, what is this? What is this? so Pune is a better place right now.
I know
You
wherever you are,
should
that's the best
visit.
place. I think you just got to make do with it.
Of course. Wherever I am, that becomes the best.
Yeah, yeah. So little more about your paintings. I'm intrigued. I really see them as being extremely colorful. So many shapes to it, and so many things happening.
So I think every painting has a story, which I have a small description. So what I can talk about is the last one. If you can
Which
view
one is that?
it's the masks with the masks around. There's a
Okay.
lady figure and the masks around, which is called the unmasked.
This one. This one, right?
Yep. Wait, it's coming pixeled, so I'm not too sure. It's a lady with masks.
Okay. This one. You're still not getting it?
It's pixel Vinod, so I'm not able to view
Acha,
it, but
no
I'm
issues.
sure you'll be able to see
Okay.
the right one.
Okay.
So that talks about it is talking about me, where the number of years that I have led playing various roles, where you may be a mother, you may be a friend, you may be a wife, you may be a daughter-in-law, you may be a colleague, whatever. So we all have a role to play, and we all mask ourselves accordingly, and we display ourselves accordingly.
Okay.
After a point, that mask becomes our second skin, and we actually
Yeah.
forget what we truly are and what we
True.
truly want and
Yeah.
what we truly should be. So this journey just talks about it, where I have unmasked myself, or trying to unmask myself and show my true self out and be myself out. So that painting talks about that.
Okay.
So it talks about being unmasked. It talks about being yourself. It talks about cherishing your inner self, which you probably have forgotten because of the various roles you've played in your life.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just different facets of you.
So masks display the different roles you may have played in your life. And today that lady is all out bare, where she is like, this is what I am. Take it or leave it types.
So is it more like you're at some crossroad now, knowing the path that you've been, and kind of reminding you of the kind of journey that you had? So is it all very profound now, or you feel like, oh, probably I shouldn't have been in a certain way, or it's just a part and parcel of life? You're saying, okay, that's happened, and I'm just putting all of that information on a canvas and saying, this is where we are at now.
No, so this is a part of life, because we all go through that, right? After a
Yeah.
point, we realize, no, now I'm settled. Or it can be even professionally. You feel okay, now I'm in a safe zone. I'm settled. This is what I wanted. Now I just need to focus on this. So it's the same with me, where I feel I've done what I had to. Now I'm just following my passion.
Okay.
I've done every all those roles beautifully, as per me, and now this is what I want to do, so I'm going to be this way now. This is what I intend being. So
Hmm.
it's a comfort zone. It's a
Right.
zone where I always wanted to be, and I'm proud I'm moving into that zone now.
Nice. Nice. Where did you go from here? You see yourself doing more and more paintings now? Perhaps.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. I
perhaps.
think I am really passionate about what I have started with, and there is this fire which is ignited in me, and I really don't want to put it off. I want to see where it leads.
Perhaps a one-man show, a one-woman show.
They no, my family is very supportive about it. So I wouldn't say it's a one woman show. I need their support to
What I
do what
mean by
I'm
that
doing.
is a one-man show is an exhibition of only one person instead of having multiple artists together in a show.
I haven't thought of it that far yet. I have just started with my portfolio. There have just been a handful of work which I can proudly display, because the earlier ones were crappy. They were. It was where I was still figuring myself out.
Okay.
But today, with these few works, I can say, okay, I stand somewhere. I may not be great, but whatever I'm doing is giving me happiness, is giving me that confidence. So I still have a long way to go in what I'm doing. So let's hope what happens will happen for the best.
Okay. Now getting into the colors and those things. So you naturally deviate towards a certain color based on your mood. But even before when you start, do you already have some kind of a visualization, a concept saying, yeah, hai, and this is what we're going to do? You do a sketch and then you come to the canvas, or you just pretty much know what you're going to do and you just start on the canvas? And I'm assuming all these are mixed media.
See, now there is a concept, there is a thought, there is something which has inspired me to do. So there is a thought, but there has never been a sketching that I have done. It just comes out on the canvas. I may just splash some colors and slowly build on it,
Build
because
on
if you see, there are various multiple layers in my work.
Right.
So I just start with the thought, and then slowly it builds on. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it stays on. Some elements are there, and then when it comes to the final product, are never there. So it is a process.
When do you get the time to paint? Do you paint late during the evening, or anytime when you feel time you just do it, or you just have a specific time in a certain day, or a certain day of the week, and that's it, everything is off for a couple of hours and you then paint? How is
So
it?
mostly, since we are all, at least I have crossed my 40, I'm aging, can't see much in the night. So, so most of the times that I paint are during my day, where I can see something. So I try and squeeze out time from my household chores, my kids, my family, whatever. I try to squeeze out some time. And when I'm sitting, I'm not bothered. Everybody knows, okay, she's in the
Anjali's
room, she's
painting.
painting, she should not be disturbed. So I do take that time out for myself. So it can be 3 hours, 4 hours. I can take a break in between, depending, again, mood.
So what are you doing when you're painting? Are you talking to yourself? Are you listening to music? Or what's happening with you when you paint?
So most of the times, I have this beautiful tree outside my window, and there are lots of greenery out. So I like this corner of mine, where my table is very next to my window. So it's a beautiful space for me, where I'm not disturbed in my room. Not many people enter my room without my permission. So it's my zone.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So can we see your studio space sometime?
It is very messy, but I can still show you. I'm
Acha.
right here. Would you want to see that?
Oh, I thought you were gonna post picture or something. Yeah, we're
You,
okay.
I
We
can
would love
post
to.
a picture. I can clean it up and post a picture if you
I think
want.
it's good as it is, unless there's something that's lying on. I think it's, an artist's studio is always fun to see. You get inspired. It's not neat. It's not supposed to be all neat and tidy. It's nice to
It
be
is not supposed to be.
messy,
So
messy, and you just see colors and splashes everywhere. You just want to take the brush and palette and do something with it. So it's nice.
yeah.
It's nice.
So yeah. So I'm not going to clean it up. Let me just show it to you. It is
Awesome.
very, very messy. So
Okay.
let's see it.
Okay.
I really don't know. Okay, now how do I? Yes, I can
I
turn
just
the
move
video.
the, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is my space.
Uh-huh.
These are my colors and all these. So this is my current one that I'm working on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and yeah, so this is my easel here.
Mm-hmm.
Some more works lying down there, and that's it.
Mm.
So this is
You seem to have a weighing scale there to weigh your painting.
that is to weigh myself, not anything else.
So is painting meditative to you? Do you feel happier? Do you when you finish a certain process, or when you finish a couple of hours of painting a day, do you come out more calmer, richer in your thoughts?
So, this has been my thing right from the time I joined Rorik. Okay, it's not just now. I used to, when I'm angry, upset, or when I'm really irritated, I would just draw or doodle or just scribble on a newspaper, and I would feel calm after that.
Okay.
So till date, it's a very funny incident, but I'll share it with all of you. So if I have a fight with someone or I'm very upset with somebody or whatever, I just make these vindictive, sadistic sketches, where probably I'm crushing them under, something, or some ants are left into their pants or something like that. These very, very vindictive, sorry, but these vindictive thoughts are there.
Yeah.
I just doodle, sketch, and I get so happy about it with these thoughts. Like my husband keeps teasing me. He tells me you should be in this torture cell. You have such weird ideas coming out when you want to, show your vindictiveness. But all these things come out of me, and I'm so happy. I'm so calm.
Yes.
So the same thing goes with the painting. Everything just comes out on that, and I'm so happy, be it sad, be it all my emotions are out on the canvas.
That's a nice and profound way of doing it. It's like everything that's in the system is taken out, and once it's taken out, you go back to a state of being very calm.
Yeah. Then I'm very happy. Then I'm in my happy zone.
Yeah, it's like what my all-time idol and hero Bruce Lee says. No, you become the teacup. Once you're empty, you put water into that whatever that vessel, it takes that shape. So it's always nice to keep emptying the bowl, so you always can keep putting new, fresher thoughts and keep moving the system, right? So I think it's nice, and it's nice that you're actually following it. I wish I could take it out on I think I'm not that calm that I can sit and just draw and take it out. I don't think I have the patience for it.
So you aren't as vindictive as I am. For me,
we all are.
I'm angry.
We all are. We all take it out probably in different ways. Probably I used to take it out by probably working out or gymming or whatever that I do. But I wish I had that kind of patience where I just sit at the, because that's you have with your smartphones or with your, you can always doodle something. You just needed a small piece of paper, and that's it's so much more better. It's like a personal therapy of sorts, isn't it? It's so nice.
Yes.
I think I'll see if I can do that. I shall try doing this, and I keep you posted if I'm able to do it as successfully as you are.
Yes. And I think your singing is amazing. So I think that
you did see?
is of course I heard you. And in fact, I was going to ask you. You've been interviewing all of us. Who's going to interview?
Oh no, we're not getting into that now. We'll do that later. This is more about you today. So
okay, this is a thought which I've just put across. Now people will think about it.
Damn you! Thank you. So let me see how many minutes this is. Oh wow, this is 23 minutes. So I'm gonna
really?
Yeah. Doesn't feel like, no?
It didn't feel like, my god.
That's what happened with Gaurish last week. It went up to 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I was sitting with a huge file which I had to transfer from one computer, take it on the computer, do whatever. So I just sit with a very, very basic system. I don't have any editing tools. I wish we could do an interview where half of you was shown and the half of the interview and half of the guest is shown. So people are able to see both the people talking, their expressions, and what they're saying. But I'm happy being small there. But later, at a later point, if somebody else wants to take this up and do it, I would want both the people be seen, or move from face to face as when they're talking, and
true.
Editing it better probably. Anything, and I feel just needed to be started, and it's going on. So
it's a great initiative, Vinod. It's a great initiative.
Thank you so much, and I think it's also. It's also happening because you guys come on board and you're ready to do it. And you were just one call away. You were not even, I didn't even know if Anjali's going to say yes or no. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. You're so cool about it. So that was nice. But like I said, and I almost say this every week, and I'm sure people are bored by now, but this is great. I think we all get to know everybody a little more doing this. And we have 40 or 60 of us, 60 different stories, 60 different views of looking at life, and 60
Yes.
ways to probably inspire that one small taddy bit that you can add to yourself. That's all there is to this that we're doing. So I thank you for doing this, and hope to see you more in the group, and
Yes,
keep sharing your paintings. And thank you so
I will.
much.
I will. I will. Thank you so much, Vinod. It was such a pleasure talking to you. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And I hope the others hearing it also would enjoy.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.